Today was good. Just checking out the course. Everybody had a good time, I guess. It seemed like it. The course was looking good. Both the first jump and the jib setup was actually really good. Different than last year and way fun. So I think we're looking at a good couple of days coming up.
We went to Aaron style again. I think it went Kevin Pearce. I think Pearce won. I think McElbang got second and Torstein got third. And I'm sure he won some contests or podiumed on, some contests prior to that, but that was obviously a really big one.
Torstein and I kind of started our snowboard careers together, and I remember riding with Torstein and being wow, this kid's good, this kid's got it, but I'm better, whatever, he's good, but and I believe I beat him in a couple contests, and and then it was kind of he just exploded onto a whole nother level. Over a little bit of time, it was wow, Torstein is so much better than me. These tricks he's doing are tricks I could never even imagine doing. It was cool to see him kind of transfer from being good to being the best. You knew when you were going to a contest and Torstein was there, you had to step up and ride your best and land your very best tricks. And that's that's a lot of pressure that goes into it, is when you know that your competitor is on his shit. He doesn't really make mistakes, and now when you watch him filming and doing what he does, it's like he just about does everything perfectly. And I don't know, there's something about those Norwegians that is just something in the water over there, man. They're just on a different level of just that, just I don't know, they're so boss, they're so strong and they are so powerful on their snowboards. Those guys have this ability to take snowboarding to that next level, and it was cool for me to get to experience that with Torstein. And I am so glad that I'm not trying to keep up with him now, because the shit he's doing is just so phenomenal and stuff I never did and I never will do.
Everyone who's really good or the best at what they do, I feel like they're OCD in some way. They're not built normally mentally. They're not mentally the same as most people. There's a level of obsession. There's a level of well, obviously there's talent, that's natural talent, but they strive to be the best, and they strive to do to do whatever it takes to be the best. And I feel like Torstein kind of just, he's the apex of that. He is the shining example of hey, this is what you can achieve if you put your mind and your body to it,
He's the Dew Tour champion. He's got the Dew Cup. He's killing it at X Games. He's doing stuff that no one's ever seen before. So every single weekend, I was watching him figure out the cheat code to contests. He really figured out what would win. He would hone in on that, and it was if it was a switch backside 1080 that no one was doing at that point, if it was the double corks that no one was really stepping to at that point, he was at the forefront of switch backside spins onto rails of consequence, switch backside 270s down big stair set rails, and things like that, things that would take a lot of other riders a lot of tries. Torstein was doing really easily, and it showed, because he would come out and bang out 3 or 4 1080s in his run and go home with the win weekend after weekend after weekend. And I mean, he was the first person that I ever saw do a switch backside 1260. That happened at the X Games. It got him the gold medal in big air at the X Games one year. And really, he was the guy that kind of took spins past 1080 into the 1260 realm in snowboarding.
I think he did contests, and then he did contests till the Olympics, and then he fell in the Olympics. It was like, I'm out of here. This shit sucks.
In the beginning of my career, I did really well in contests, and I kind of got sucked into that world, that side of snowboarding that's very focused around performing in the spot, and I did really well at it, and I had amazing times competing and playing my part there. But after a while, after winning a lot of contests and winning a lot of the same contests over and over again, I realized like it wasn't really giving me the feeling that I thought it was going to anymore. And at the same time, the people around me just told me all the time to keep going and you're doing the right thing. You're keep moving. Like everybody's winning here. Like this is good, but it wasn't making me happy anymore. And that it kind of got to a point where I'm like what's wrong with, like, I even asked myself, like, what's wrong with me? Like, why am I not, why isn't this making me happy? Every time I had something good coming my way or happening for me, I would just take it as like, oh, it's just another step. Like it was just all playing out more like, I don't know, like if I was even present for it. It didn't feel like I was even present for it half the time. It was just kind of happening in front of me. Which is kind of funny to think about now because I wasn't thinking about it then, but that's obviously because I was in it, you know? It was like just going. But now thinking back at it, like that's, you know, I don't even have a lot of strong memories from it that are like, I have some standouts, but it's more just like I was just flying with it, whatever it was, and there was just no other possibility in my head than snowboarding is happening and I'm gonna fucking make it. Like, you know, it was such a blessing in disguise, like having that rough childhood and just growing up with getting kicked in the face every day. Like that's, you know, I'm really thankful for that because and now we're here.
He goes into the lead despite being some serious discomfort.
What's going on with the ribs and how do they feel?
Well, I broke my ribs 3 weeks ago, and they probably weren't really ready for that run earlier, and I don't know, just I didn't want to throw that 12 until last minute, so I didn't try it in practice. because I knew that was going to hurt the most.
Why take the risk and do it?
I don't know. I'm stupid. I got X Games coming up, so it's not like I can really chill out. But I don't know. Maybe I'll hire like a mental coach or something. Like, I don't know.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.